Hi, my name is Sylvia. This is Nookie. He's not my dog, but he's a dog that's here, and I love him. Apparently he loves me. He just jumped up on my lap, so he's now going to be a part of the video until he jumps down. So bear with it. He's so cute. You won't mind. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to talk about, although it would be really fun to do so. One of the aspects of my teaching I've just really come to know a lot about in the last 3 years is this energy around the victim, storyteller, combined with victim and storyteller, the combination of those two energies. Because it's this place where all victim energy is based on your relationship to power. And that may sound strange, but it really is about that. Because when we are feeling disempowered, we go to victim. It has many different faces and many different ways of showing up. Everybody has victim energy. That is the way it is. It is not something that anybody gets to change. Yes, they're just being a little restless. It's okay. That was the second dog just coming on the show. This is fun. So, anyway, back to the thing I'm supposed to be focusing on. It's that place where we self-victimize so much through the stories that we tell, and half the time we don't recognize that that's happening. Because when we're in the victim energy, we just see it with different eyes, and mostly we don't have to be in there, but you have to be able to see it in order to change it. Because that is the way it is. You have to be able to understand things to see them. So when we go to victim energy, we lose our power. And that makes us not very good communicators. So when you add that storyteller, you have a real mixture that's difficult. Part of it comes from the place when you start telling that story and it comes forward, it is coming out of your subconscious often. Something will happen. You don't even have any memory of it whatsoever because it's in your subconscious, and it triggers just like that. It's so fast, and the subconscious is so much larger than the conscious part of our brain. So you are looking with something that is within you that has been, you may have had it happen when you were in the womb, and you have that memory. Or any other time in your life, particularly when we're younger, we are unable to see the truth because our minds are not developed to the point we can do that. So a lot of the things that come forward are just simply stories, and if they are stories that carry emotion, now we have a problem. Because if that's not a true story, and now we've got all this emotion going, we are causing all kinds of things to happen within our systems. It's how we then look at whatever just transpired. Sometimes we assign it to what just transpired when it's really not about that. It could be something from any time in your past history. So it is so important to be able to recognize when you have a storyteller, hello brain, storyteller going. Everybody has one. Everybody has a victim. Everybody has a storyteller in one way or the other. Some storytellers are amazing. They have informed all kinds of things within the world. Some of the greatest teachers were storytellers. Lots of religious stuff. Storytellers. It's whether it's a positive story or a negative story, and whether, most importantly, is it true? So when you feel a story coming forward, or you're aware of a story coming forward, and then suddenly your emotions are changing and you are going to a not good place, stop and simply say the words, is that true? That is the key. Is it true? Because if you can't catch it, then that's the way it's going to be. And you're going to believe it, and you're going to live through it, and it's going to make your life miserable at times. Everyone tells a story. You want to find them to be the positive, the kinds that don't drive you mad. It's like if you get a nasty thing that comes forward in your life where somebody says something, but they say, well, it could be this or that. Leave it. You don't know. If you don't know, you don't act on it. And you let it go. And it was amazing what it does in your life, because you don't get activated about so very, very many things, because you're not attached to the story. And you're just saying, oh, I don't think that's true. And then if you then you eventually learn how to revision the story to the point that it is true. Or you get you get out of the story, one way or the other. So it is a super brief. I mean, this is one of the things I love to teach. I teach classes as well as workshop on this because I just think it's one of the most important things. I had no idea how important it really was until about 3 years ago. And so it is probably one of my most favorite things to bring forward. Love it. It has changed my life. It can change yours. Thank you.